So why we want you to become alim and alima? What is the purpose? Why is it important? It is important for two reasons. One is for yourself, that you learn, you understand the commands of Allah, the book of Allah, you understand the guidance properly, so you are able to change your life, to purify yourself and clean yourself. Second thing is that you are expected to teach other people and guide them. To teach your family, teach your society, teach other Muslims and guide them. So this is your end result, that you are going to become able to understand the Quran, you are going to understand the teachings of the Prophet ﷺ, you are going to understand the explanations provided by the early generations of the Quran and Sunnah. How Abu Hanifa understood the Quran, how Imam Malik understood the Quran, how Imam Shafi understood, what is Bukhari's contribution. So you learn all that. Why? Then you understand properly, you act upon it, and then you are going to become able to teach other people. So always keep in mind this end goal, that the end goal is that you understand the sources, you understand the Quran and Sunnah, you understand the whole historical process in each generation, and then after that it changes your life. It purifies you, cleans you, and then you are able to clean and purify everybody else. You'll be thinking, I'm so small, so young, there are so many people around me, teachers and masters and elders and leaders. Who is going to look after me? Who is going to ask me? People when think like that, they fail. There is a story when the Prophet ﷺ passed away. Abdullah ibn Abbas, his cousin, he was 14, 15-year-old young boy. He asked some of Ansari young boys, let's go and learn from elder companions. They said, what are you doing? In front of all these people, who's going to ask us? You go, we are not interested because waste of time. Because so many companions are there, who's going to ask us? So Abdullah Abbas, he made effort. He used to go houses of the elderly people of Ansar and Muhajirin, ask them questions, learn from them, until the time came when those people who were senior, they passed away. Now these young companions, Ansar said, now we know you are clever, that you really learned, and now you are the leader. Now everybody comes and asks you. When I was studying, I was very young, actually was the youngest person in my class. And at that time they were, all the teachers and teachers even, there. So I could think that, what the purpose, actually everybody is there anyway. But no, soon a time came really that now I have to teach, explain to the people. And most of the people who I learned, they have passed away, they died. Now the responsibility came upon me. So the reason we are teaching you, and we have made this Assalam Institute for the people to learn, the reason is we want to prepare the people for their time. You are not learning for my time. If you think like that, then Assalam Institute actually has no purpose, because there are so many teachers around anyway, me and all your teachers. But you are not learning for our time. You are learning for your time. Soon are you going to become leaders of your time, whether you are men or women. Soon, within 20, 30 years, you will be the leading people. If you have done well, then you can teach properly and you can perform your duties properly. It depends really that how you spend this time. You learn from us and from my generation. Then soon time will come, will go, and you will take the place. You're going to teach. So always keep in mind your future. Human being, among all the animals live for the present. All the animals, they only live for the present. Except human being, they live for the future. You study not for your present time, you study for the future. All the animals, they only look for the short term, just they don't look for the future, except human being. That's why Allah has made you like that. You spend time, you think 20, 30 years. That's why, you can see parenting of human being takes more time. Look in the animals, how quickly parenting is done. But parenting of the human being takes a lot of time. Some people really, you meet them, they're 30-year-old, they're still children. They talk like children, they're still not grown up. For a human being to grow, it takes time. Why? Because the duty that they have got is very, very big. They need to spend 30 years, 40 years until they are a proper, human being.